a lovely day. Alright, let's crack all these open. Let's see how they are. First Allen key, and it. It's not good, not good. That one's going, that's good. That one's alright. Right, let's get these cracked open. I've got my screwdrivers. Idiot. So I've got the normal range of a couple of knives, teaspoon, pair of scissors, and another knife. I make sure I don't bend them because that one's quite thin. Right, I've got all the screws off. One was a bit tough, that one there, but managed to get it off. So now I am actually going to try and get this off. I won't video it because the swear words won't be allowed. Here we go. Right, no swear words. It actually came very easy. I did put some neoprene around here, which has probably seen its day. Could do with a bit of red oxide around there as well. This hasn't been opened for a good long period. Right, cargo's past. Let's have a look in there. There's the offending bow thruster. That's not offending. And the problem is, it was brought up in the BSS, and I've been meaning to change it myself. Is the isolation switch for it is there, and there's the battery. So basically every time that we go out on a trip or whatever, I have to take off this cover, throw the isolation switch to on, and then put the cover back on. Now if it's raining or if it's cold, I don't particularly want to have to go down here, and it was becoming a real pain anyway, but the BSS guy said it should be moved. I can't really move that one because it's been riveted on, I believe. I think that they're rivets. I could drill it out, but I bought a new one anyway, and that's me. My plan is to just fit the switch within the cabin area, so it becomes a simple task of on or off rather than messing about taking these 8 bolts off every time. Right, let's get on with it. Right, we're getting somewhere now. There's the 2 cables. I put them in some conduit, some flexible conduit. They should be long enough to go to the bow thruster, and they basically go through here and end up in this corner where the seat is. So the switch will be out of view under the seat. Ends are all made off and crimped, and there's the other end of the conduit, and the switch is probably going to go roughly about there. So I'll get on with fitting that switch, but the cables are all good and done, and I'll start fitting the switch. Right, I have done it. As you can see, the red comes off the battery through the flexible conduit, and the other side goes to the bow thruster. I've put this cable tie here just to take the weight off there, because that is quite flexible, because it obviously touches against the motor, and and I didn't want to put any pressure that way or that way, so I've just basically took the weight off it, and it seems to be doing the stuff. I've got the old cables to recover, which are in a bit of a state, to tell you the truth. They're quite corroded. Right, the drumhead goes into the cabin. So from there goes over the bulkhead and ends up here. So I put a label on it as well, just to say bow thruster isolator switch on off. I'll probably have to put a label on the outside because it'll be out of view. So I know that BSS regulations, if a switch is out of view, you've got to put a label in view to show where it is. But I've tested it. That's off, obviously. That's on. The problem is it works, but the battery is really low. The bow thruster battery is really low. So I've decided put some charge in it. But also when the engine starts, get the engine running, then it'll put some feed into that battery as well. So nice, easy to get to now. Just got to put this wooden seat top on there, and everything's hunky-dory. I've still got all this old wood here from the boat fit. I'm loath to throw any of it away because it always comes in handy. I'll either tidy it up. Oh, what's that there? Some more flexible conduit, which I never knew I had. I could use that, I suppose, but I don't think I would have got 2 cables through that piece. Anyway, so it's all in, all done and dusted, and now it's good to go. Right, while I was in here, I noticed that the water isolation had no labels on it, so I've put water tap on off, and there is actually an off actually on the switch itself, on the tap itself, but I keep forgetting what it is, so now I've labelled it up so I don't forget. And also I've got a few cobwebs to clean up. Right, found a little chain in one of the drawers, so I've actually put the switch through a little chain and just screwed it on there, because I don't particularly want to leave it in, because when I know it's out, I know it's isolated, even though I could leave it in and turn it off. Plus it came with a little black cover which would do nothing, so I've now fitted the black cover, and basically I can just come along before we go out for a cruise, in there, on. When I finish, I could just leave it like that, or I could just take it out and cover it up, and then in my mind I know that that is isolated. Cool. Right, getting some of the tools ready to go away, and now if I want to put the bow thruster switch on, it's fairly straightforward. Some wood there to remove still. It's a bit messy in here. I'll clear all that away. But before, I have to go down into there and I'll take that cover off as well. Get a bit of flying over. We're now simply a case of lift this up. Oh, what's that? Anyway, lift this up. Lift this up. And there we have it. Simple. It's a job I've been meaning to do for a while, but and then it's now it's done. One day this boat fit will be finished. That's the chimney there, so it looks quite. There's a bit of, might do some heat resistant paint on there, but it's all nice and black. It was starting to look a bit dirty and there's a little bit of rust pitted on it, but I do hope to fit some sort of oak around there. I might make it myself, I don't know yet, but I've got bits of oak left which I can just make a surround to finish off the rough edges on there. So that's one job that I do want to do. And also these tiles, we're not happy about these tiles. We got them in a bit of a rush, and now we've decided that they are going to be changed for something a bit more traditional. They're a bit, as we say, they're a bit bathroomy, so they're going to be coming off, and some nice tiles fitting on. The Morso stove is wants to clean out, which is not really a problem. Just wants a bit of TLC. Outside there's little jobs to do. What I'm going to do is put this cover back on now, and them fenders there, they're just when we do go out, just to help you against the sides, so you don't scratch up the boat, but then the boat's pretty well scratched anyway. But today, like I say, it's a lovely day, nice blue skies. Can't wait for the spring. And what I do intend to do this year is have a good trip out on the boat. Right, that's that done, and it's a job well done. I'm quite pleased with that. It all works okay. Just them batteries want a bit charge in them. It's been sat here all winter. Many more jobs to do. Still a bit of fit out to do, a bit of architrave, a bit of maintenance to do, and we would like to take the boat out for a trip for maybe a week or two down to York, down to Neyburn. After that it goes tidal, and we don't want to do that just yet. We want to make sure that the boat is seaworthy, as they say. We have done a small trip, but I want to take it out for at least a week anyway, just to get the feel. It's been sat here all winter time and we haven't really done many journeys out, so it's time to hit the waterways. Anyway, that's all for today, and thank you for looking in, and stay safe. Bye for now.